Hi, I'm Gassor and I'm going to take you through the 360 hook kick. This kick is rarely used in sparring, but I have seen people land the kick and I've been lucky enough to pull it off a few times myself. That being said, it is mainly to test your ability due to the difficulty of landing it on a skilled opponent. I recommend before trying this kick, you have a basic hook kick and spinning hook kick to a good level. If you haven't got those kicks yet, please watch my tutorials on those kicks. Instead of throwing the whole move and hoping for the best, there are stages that will give us more awareness and a better understanding of the move. This way, the move will be more consistent and you will feel more confident doing the 360 hook kick. So the first stage is to practice the jump. Now whatever leg you're going to kick with, you're going to put it in front. The rear leg now, what you're going to do is pretend you're throwing a roundhouse kick or a turning kick. So you're going to have to turn your front foot out to release your hips. If you don't do that, when you chuck around, you're going to struggle to get the spin in. So we turn the front foot out, so we've got the momentum carrying through into the move. So when we throw it roundhouse now, our knees parallel towards the ground, and all we're going to do is hop around and start to get into a chain position for the hook kick. Because that is actually all the 360 hook kick is. It's just this leg coming around and hopping back around and landing the 360 hook kick. So start just by turning the front foot out, swinging the leg in a roundhouse position. Just don't throw the roundhouse locked out completely. It's a bent leg. Then we switch around and get used to going into a chamber. Swing the leg, sight on takeoff, rotate the hips, sight back to the front, and land chambering for the hook kick, but not extending the leg yet. If you are finding the jump hard to learn that way, we can treat it like a step through spinning hook kick. So I'll demonstrate the opposite side. So from here now, I'm going to end up kicking with my right leg. A step through spinning hook kick, we step in with our left, we hook kick with our right, and we come back. Now all we're going to do now to learn the jump for the 360 is we're going to pretend like we're going for our step. We're not going to step down, we're going to hop and go to the hook kick. That's a good way of thinking of how to do the 360, because that is the motion of it. When you have it hopping, put a bit more power in so you get more height, because we have to complete the 360 hook kick in the air before we land. When it looks similar to this, you are ready to try the 360 hook kick. So swing the leg, sighting on takeoff. Turn the hips, sight back at the opponent, lock the leg out by the side of the opponent's head and hook through using the heel. Now pointers to improve your 360 hook kick. Make sure you're turning your front foot out on takeoff to release your hips as you're swinging the leg around. If you're struggling to get enough momentum that way, you can always take a step beforehand so you get more drive going into your hips. When you are swinging your leg, make sure, like earlier I said, you're swinging it like a roundhouse kick. If you're swinging it like this with your knee pointed up, then you're going to rotate and you're going to do a 360 outward crescent kick instead, which is not as destructive as the 360 hook kick. When you are throwing the knee like the roundhouse, make sure you are turning your knee down at some point. Think of it as a step through spinning hook kick. When we're stepping, we don't just go into this position, because if we go in this position, it's going to be very difficult to get that hook kick to come all the way back and hit the target at the front. So what we do is we end up having our heel point towards, so we can turn and come back around quite easily. So when we're doing the 360 hook kick, that is done in the air. So our leg has to come around and down. So our knee is pointing down. If I place the leg down, you can see my heel's towards you. So we're in this position in the air. Then we rotate around and we perform the hook kick from a low chamber. Also, tuck the swinging leg in so you have a faster rotation. Make sure you are only tilting slightly, as you may fall if you're leaning too much. Also, your body weight is going in a different direction to the kick, so it'll make the kick a lot weaker. When doing the 360 hook kick, you should travel diagonally slightly. This breaks the alignment with your opponent, so you have less chance of getting caught while performing the move. When initiating the kick, lock the leg out to the side of the opponent's head and accelerate the hook kick straight through using the heel. And we're aiming for the jaw or the temple. Don't just stick your leg out, as you're not accelerating her in and causing that damage. Make sure you land on the ball of the foot to absorb impact and to turn out of the technique. If you are going to try this in sparring, I advise you use the swing as a feint or block with the swing to go into your 360 hook kick. Also, focus less on height and more on torque. This will make your 360 hook kick a lot faster and have more chance of landing it on an opponent. This concludes my tutorial on the 360 hook kick, so check my channel for other tutorials and subscribe for future tutorials. Thank you.